Are you an Apple or a Samsung man?
I'll show you my, this is my cell phone.
How do you tweet on that thing?
Alexander, it's falling apart as a matter of fact.
All right, so get this picture. A 14-year-old kid, not out playing baseball, but hauling a heavy bag of newspapers.
Oh, wow.
But here's the kicker. This kid isn't just delivering them.
Okay.
He's already building a stock portfolio with his earnings.
No way.
Yeah, that's Warren Buffett for you. Already showing that entrepreneurial spark.
Wow.
So today we're diving into 10 secrets to success attributed to, you guessed it, Warren Buffett.
I love it.
Now, we should point out that the source doesn't explicitly confirm these are like official Buffett tips,
Right.
but they definitely align with his life and how he operates.
Definitely what's intriguing here is that these aren't just like financial tips, you know?
Yeah.
They're really life lessons disguised as business advice.
I love that. Okay, so let's unpack this first secret.
Which did $1.5 billion worth of business last year.
Reinvest your profits.
Okay.
Think back to young Warren delivering papers and investing those earnings.
Mm-hmm.
He understood that the key is not just earning money, but putting it to work for you.
Absolutely. That's where compounding comes in.
Oh yeah, tell me more.
It's like, imagine you plant a tiny seed. It grows into a tree, producing more seeds, which grow into more trees and so on.
Right.
Your money can do the same thing.
I like that analogy.
Reinvesting your profits allows those earnings to generate more earnings, creating this snowball effect.
Oh, that's a great visual. So
Yeah.
don't just spend that bonus check, invest it wisely, let it grow.
Exactly.
All right, secret number 2, be willing to be different.
Everyone knows Buffett operates from Omaha,
Right.
not Wall Street. It's like he's deliberately going against the grain.
It's about having that inner scorecard,
What's that?
meaning you define your own standards of success.
Oh, interesting.
Buffett wasn't concerned with following the crowd. He saw value where others didn't.
Right.
And that independent thinking is a huge part of his success.
So it's about trusting your gut even when it goes against conventional wisdom.
Yeah, I like that.
Which brings us to secret number 3, never suck your thumb.
Okay.
You gotta love that phrasing. It essentially means don't overthink things to the point of inaction. Right. Buffett is known for his decisive action, avoids analysis paralysis,
Oh.
by setting deadlines and making decisions based on the information he has.
Oh, okay.
He's calculated but not hesitant.
Got it. I like that there's actually this story where someone wanted to pitch him a business idea,
Yeah.
and Buffett said, quote, "I won't even talk unless they bring me a price up front, no time wasted."
Wow.
Which brings us to secret number 4. Spell out the deal before you start. This one hits home
I bet.
because who hasn't had a miscommunication that led to a headache?
For sure.
Yeah, well, this lesson actually stems from a childhood experience.
Oh, really?
Young Warren and a friend spent hours shoveling snow for his grandfather,
Oh, no.
expecting, a fair wage.
Right.
They ended up receiving a measly sum,
Oh, geez.
learning the hard way about the importance of clear agreements up front, even with family.
That's a tough lesson.
So no matter how much you trust someone, always make sure the terms are crystal clear.
Yeah, good advice.
Now for a fun, secret number 5, watch small expenses.
Yeah.
This might seem counterintuitive coming from a billionaire,
Right.
but it makes so much sense.
It does. Buffett is a big believer in frugality.
Yep.
He once bought a company whose owner meticulously counted toilet paper sheets to minimize waste.
Wow.
It illustrates how small savings can add up over time.
That's wild.
It's about being mindful of where your money goes.
It's like the saying, take care of the pennies and the pounds will take care of themselves.
Exactly.
Instead of grabbing that latte every day, maybe brew your own a few times a week, small changes can make a big difference.
Absolutely. And this ties into secret number 6 limit, what you borrow.
Okay.
Buffett avoids excessive debt even for investments. He's seen how debt can cripple individuals and businesses alike.
Debt can be a dangerous trap,
Yeah,
keeping you from building a solid financial foundation.
for sure.
It's much better to prioritize becoming debt-free and building up savings.
Mm-hmm.
It's about playing the long game, which is a theme we see throughout all of these secrets.
Yeah, it's about building a solid foundation for yourself, both financially and in life. And that leads us perfectly to secret number 7, which involves someone you might not expect.
So we're talking about building a solid foundation. And this next secret highlights someone who did just that, secret number 7. Be persistent. Now, this one features Rose Blumkin,
Oh, wow.
the incredible woman who built the Nebraska Furniture Mart from a tiny pawn shop into a retail empire.
I love her story.
What's fascinating about her story?
Well, she just embodied persistence in every aspect of her life.
Yeah.
She was a master negotiator, always working to get the best deals for her customers and constantly undercutting her competitors. It's amazing.
Imagine the grit it took for a Russian immigrant who couldn't even read English
Right.
to build a business from scratch and take on these established giants.
Totally.
She was relentless. This secret reminds us that success often requires overcoming obstacles and setbacks.
It does. It's about having that unwavering belief in yourself and your vision, even when faced with seemingly insurmountable challenges.
I love that.
Rose Blumkin's story is so inspiring
Oh, it is.
and shows that age is no barrier to success either.
Yeah.
I mean, she was in her 70s when she opened her first store.
Wow.
But while persistence is crucial, there's also time to recognize when to step back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That leads us to secret number 8, know when to quit.
Now, this one might seem counterintuitive, especially after talking about persistence.
Yeah, I can see that.
But you know what they say, sometimes you have to know when to fold them?
Right. Sometimes the best thing you can do is walk away.
Exactly. So this actually comes from one of Buffett's own missteps as a teenager.
Really?
He lost money betting on a horse race.
Ah.
And instead of accepting the loss, he doubled down trying to recoup his money and ended up losing even more.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was a valuable lesson in cutting your losses.
Ouch, tough lesson, but a good one.
It's about recognizing when a situation isn't working and being willing to walk away,
Yeah,
even if it stings a bit.
for sure.
Sometimes the smartest move is knowing when to change course.
Absolutely don't get so caught up in trying to quote-unquote win that you lose sight of the bigger picture.
Right.
And speaking of the bigger picture, that brings us to secret number 9. Assess the risk.
This one is all about thinking things through.
Oh,
Considering all the potential consequences before jumping into something.
yeah.
There's a great story about Buffett advising his son when his son's employer came under FBI investigation.
Oh, wow.
Buffett told his son to think about the worst-case scenario, to truly assess the potential damage to his reputation and career if he stayed with the company.
So what happened?
His son ended up resigning, a decision that likely saved him from a lot of headaches down the road.
Good move.
It's like playing chess. You know, you have
Yeah.
to think several moves ahead and consider the possible outcomes of each decision.
It's so true, and this applies to so many areas of life.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
From investing to relationships, even everyday choices.
Absolutely.
Taking the time to evaluate the potential downsides can save you from unnecessary risks and heartache. Now let's move to the final secret, and it's perhaps the most important one of all.
Okay, so we've reached the final secret, and this one, it really ties everything together.
I'm intrigued.
Secret number 10. Know what success really means. This is where Buffett's philosophy goes beyond just the money.
Okay.
It's about recognizing that true success isn't measured just by your net worth.
Right.
Buffett himself has pledged to donate almost his entire fortune to philanthropy.
Wow.
He understands that wealth without purpose, it's meaningless.
Powerful.
He's got this great quote.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
He said, "When you get to my age, you'll really measure your success in life by how many of the people you want to have love you actually do love you."
Wow. That's powerful.
That's deep, right?
It is. It really challenges us to, redefine our priorities.
Yeah.
What are we truly working towards? Is it recognition and material possessions or something deeper?
It's about building genuine connections, making a positive impact on the world, and living a life that's just filled with purpose.
Absolutely.
That's the kind of legacy that matters.
I agree.
So there you have it. 10 secrets gleaned from Warren Buffett's journey. Keep these 10 secrets in mind. Reinvest in yourself. Embrace your unique qualities. Watch those small expenses. And above all, remember that true success is measured by the positive impact you have on the world and the love you cultivate in your own life.
And who knows, maybe one day we'll be featuring your story on a future deep dive.
That's a wrap on this deep dive into Warren Buffett's secrets to success. We hope you found it insightful and inspiring.
Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep diving deep.